Yo, what's up, guys? Nanjiroh here. Welcome to week 9 of Ask Nanjiroh. I almost said week 10 there because I'm still in the process of recording that as well. But no, we are definitely on week 9. Now I know that this is hella late because I know I usually said that I try to do them on Friday, but I've been kind of busy. There was some like flooding in my basement over from a previous storm or something like that, and we didn't realize it until recently. So I've been like busy dealing with like carpenters and stuff like that because we have to like take out the rug like entirely because like all the water kind of like soaked in and we kind of like didn't realize in time. Anyway, so before we begin with week 9, let me go ahead and shout out 3 of my students. All 3 of these guys were able to climb up respective ranks. So shout out to Gokba. He reached AA0. Now I know that like obviously like since it's late, naturally these like shoutouts will be kind of late, but I will try to like shout you guys out like if you know like if you're someone that I'm like tutoring and you go ahead and you climb up some ranks, because obviously like I believe that growth should be celebrated as a whole. So you climb, I'll shout you out 100%. But obviously, do forgive me if I for some reason botch up your name. I will always, of course, try my best to go ahead and just, get it down correctly. Because for me, my name, people fuck it up all the time. Like ever since I've been in grade school, just every time, just absolute train wreck. So I go ahead and I try not to do that to other people as best as I can. For the next person, uexkull, he made it to A0 as well, so shoutouts to him. And then of course for Time, aka Reminiscence, he made it to Masters, so shoutouts to him as well. In the case of Time, he actually like made it from A all the way through like AA3 with one of my Dragon decks, which actually made me like really happy. Yeah, so shoutouts to all of them again. And of course, if I missed anyone this week, I just go ahead and like let me know in the comments. Just go ahead and let me know somewhere, and I assure you I will go ahead and shout you out in either my next video or for week 10 of Ask Nanjiroh. Alright, so to start off with these questions this week, I have a lot of questions to answer. Not every question that was given in the last like 10 or so days are on here, because some of the questions, if they were too long, I had to go ahead and move them to week 10, or if they had like different like completely just like different like subject matter as a whole that like required me to talk about, that would like required me to talk for like 20 minutes or something like that. I've already like saved it as a whole like separate video topic. So if you don't see your question here, just assume that okay, well, he's gonna have it out for me within the next like day or so. Alright, so Saku's question is wave 2 nerfs incoming. What are your candidates? Okay. So for the most part, I haven't actually been like on Reddit in the last like 2 weeks, maybe 3, something like that. So I haven't really seen most people's complaints. No, I like obviously like Ektar is here because everyone complains about Ektar. Like for me personally, I don't care about Ektar. It's whatever. Like most times for me, like when I lose, I don't think I actually like lose to Ektar. I usually actually lose to Phantom Hell actually, but even that, I don't think Phantom Hell is broken. It's just one of those like I just think that like a lot of times like it's just people like not accepting like matchups where they're like unfavored to win, but again that's its own separate thing. So obviously Ektar is probably candidate numero uno. Let's see what else is like really strong that people don't like dealing with or it's just like oppressive to deal with. I think probably Scarlet's Brewer actually, but like it's one of those nerfs which I think that she'll most likely get like a mana cost nerf, and to put her to 6 mana, I think, just because like she feels really oppressive on 5. I mean, she feels oppressive in general, like because she's one of those cards that like you physically, because she has Bane, she will always be a +1 if your opponent has an Evo, and sometimes maybe even a +3. Or sorry, or maybe even a solid like +2, +3, and that's like really gross, especially when it happens on 5. But I don't know for sure because like it's one of those like even though she can like do all of that, like I don't know, like I don't it's like difficult, I guess, because I feel like while that should slash will probably happen, because like for the most part everything else on the card is like honestly fine to me. Like it's just the mana cost, it just comes down a little bit too early. But I don't know if that will be like a target for them, because for the most part it seems to be like that, like Rune and so like right now the top 3 classes are like Rune, Shadow, and Blood. And they all seem to be like pretty close in power level. If anything, like Rune is actually top dog again, which, so shout outs to Rune. So for Rune, I think most likely maybe Felice might get nerfed, but I don't think she'll get nerfed for the same reason for a similar reason to why Albert is never nerfed. But I don't know, because like Felice is actually kind of amusing, because like no one really complained about this card until now, but like when you think about it, Felice is like an Albert mixed in with a BKB. That's actually gross. And usually, and then the fact that it automatically gets Storm when it evolves instead of just like Rush is kind of gross, because like it means that there's almost never a bad time to play that card. Like if you play it on 5, you have no neutrals, okay, we just evolve it and just go space for 4, and that's fine. If you play it on 7, okay, just evolve it. Oh, sorry, if you play it on 7, it automatically gets enhanced and just evolves and goes space. Like, I think the only time it's a bad card, it's a bad time to play that card, is if you're somehow on like 6 mana and you don't have an evolve. But that's like really rare. I don't know. And also 7 HP is like a lot to, it's a lot to clear. It's a lot to deal with. And so sometimes like the Felice will go ahead and kill one target, it'll go face. It has 7 HP and it has 4 attacks. And most likely you have to give them back an Evo in order to trade into it. But if you don't have an Evo, she's probably sticking in play for a while, and it's gonna like make your life a nightmare. It's probably gonna get like a +1 or a +2. But like it's a +1 or +2 in the most annoying of ways, because like it's not just a, oh hey, well, you know, it's just here. No, it's here and it's already clocked you in the face and it's threatening to clock you in the face again. Like I played a game earlier where I did that to someone. Like I played at the Felice, he couldn't deal with it. The Felice sat in play for like 3 turns. I eventually killed my opponent. Like, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. As for what else might get nerfed, I don't know, because like I haven't really been like seeing like that many, like I guess like problem cards, quote unquote. Because like in the few cards that they could argue are like problems, aren't really like problems. I don't think, because they're like easy to deal with. It's just like frustrating sometimes, because like obviously like you can get like blown back by that, and it's one of those like when you lose something a certain amount of times, like you start to feel like upset, and you start to get like irrationally angry because you're salty about losing to it a lot. So I don't know. I don't really have like, I guess like expert opinions on like the nerfs, partially because I haven't been playing as much, and also because like I don't really feel it as I've like seen like people talk about anything that's like super impressive other than, you know, Felice and Nectar, which is actually pretty good for a meta. It's not bad, right? Especially for week 2 of, or sorry, not week 2, for month 2 of this 3-month cycle. Like I expected for people to like want to be complaining about like a lot more things, but nope. 2, when are you getting a new laptop? Okay, so I meant to make this its own separate video because like someone else actually asked me this too, so I'm going to be ignoring this question. I'm just going to talk about it in its own separate thing. Sorry about that. 3, do you plan to collab stream with Kiri? Will you start your own stream? Okay, so if you didn't know, I'm pretty open to collabs. I honestly do not mind collabing with pretty much anyone. Like if you go ahead and you just like, oh hey, you want to collab with me or whatever, then we just go ahead and do that. I just go and like watch the stream from like of your perspective. So like if you have a delay, that like won't really like matter to me that much, just because like I can usually see things way before they happen. So but for the most part, yeah, like I'm in like, I guess like negotiations at the moment with both Saria Heart as well as Prepcoin for like collabs this week. I think Prepcoin said he would probably try to get back to me like before the end of the week. So we might do it on maybe like Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure though. And then for Saria Heart, like Sorry is like, well, I mean, they're both like close personal friends of mine, so it should be fairly easy to like to eventually like set those up. So will I start my own stream? Well, it's like related to the laptop question, but yes, eventually I will start my own stream. Initially I was pretty whatever about it, but a lot of you guys have asked me like numerous times, when are you gonna stream? When are you gonna stream? So as a result, because I've like received your energy, like I now feel motivated to want to stream. Now, for me, for a long time, I honestly like didn't really feel as though I had like things like worth sharing or anything like that. So for the most time, so for the most part, like whenever I'd like play a game or stream it or anything like that, I'd usually be like a lurker. However, like again, so many of you guys have had like nothing but like positive things to say about me. So yeah, like I will definitely try to throw my hat into the streaming ring. But there'll be like more details about that when I eventually do get the laptop. 4. Or sorry. Yeah, 4. Can you talk about your real life job? Okay, so unfortunately, this is its own separate question as well. I really should have like reviewed this again before doing it, because like I kind of just like saved these questions and then just kind of like didn't like think about it or anything like that. I just kind of like only got to it today because today I was like feeling good. I had some time. I was like, okay, like I'm gonna get this out because I do know a lot of you guys like religiously follow like Ask Nanjiroh. Like I'm pretty sure Ask Nanjiroh has like the highest view count of the majority of my videos like consistently, which is insane. So shout out to you guys. 5. Can you rap? Like make one similar to Kiri rap. Okay, so that's actually funny that you mentioned that. I don't know per se if I can rap, partially because I've like only tried it like once, and I don't think that I could just like freestyle anything. But I am working on a rap, and you guys will get to see it. Well, you guys will get to see it. However, I have attached the rap to my to one of my Patreon rewards. So I think it's like $25 to see it. Like I promise you, it'll be very funny because like I've been working on this ever since you asked me about Sakia. So that was what, like 2 weeks ago almost. So I almost have like a finished product for it. So just waiting on enough like clear interest before I go ahead and share it, because it's very embarrassing. But hey, I mean, like it's one of those. It's in good fun. So yeah. 6. Why do you almost never believe me? Text. Alright, so I forgot about this question. So for context, if you've watched my videos, you've known for the most part that like I'm usually either playing Dragon or I'm usually playing a homebrew. But for the most part, if I make a homebrew, it's usually something serious, and I don't like meme or whatever. So recently, a bunch of people called me out on this. But oh god. Okay. So. For the meme decks, like, I don't know, like, it's like a somewhat difficult question to answer, because like for me, like I said, I've been playing card games for so long, and I'm pretty sure I've gotten the majority of the memes out of my system. Like, I mean, obviously, like clearly, from all the memers I face, you would think that I would just go ahead and meme along with the rest of them, because like honestly, I meet so many memes on ladder. Why me? Why? But I don't know. Like I guess I don't particularly enjoy the memes as much as other people. Like there are some memes that I do, I guess, like want to make them slightly less meme. But that takes a while, and it requires like certain cards that I don't quite have access to. Like for example, the last time I played a meme was maybe around week 3 of Ask Nanjiroh, so 7 weeks ago. Yeah, I believe I was playing discard. Yep, I was playing ramp discard dragon versus gokba. Pretty funny stuff. Like as well as also versus Kiri as well. which the entire goal of the deck was, okay, get to 10 mana, get to 10 mana as well as getting out your Dracomancer rights, then just somehow try to avoid drawing all three of your Imperial, try to avoid drawing double Imperial Dragon or even triple Imperial Dragon in the same hand, and just like spam Imperial Dragon for like 7 or 9 or something like that. Draw your entire deck. If the Imperial Dragons are somehow still not enough to kill your opponent, you then go ahead and play PTP and kill them that way. It was pretty funny. It worked against Kiri, like, I think twice. It also worked against Gokba twice too. So it's pretty funny stuff. But I usually, like I said, I usually try. Well, it's not so much that I just like try to avoid them. It's just one of those, like, there's not one that's like particularly, I guess, like interesting to me. Is a better way of answering that question. Like I said, like, I really like Discard Dragons, so that'll probably be like the meme that I gravitate towards when I do actually like start playing memes. Which again, I've also attached that to like my Patreon thing as well. I forget exactly how much it is you need to donate for that. But I'm pretty sure that I made it like relatively cheap. I think one of them is like just donate $2 and then there you go. I'll play some games of like a meme deck, and then there's like one where if you donate, I think it was like $10, something like that. They can like have me like make an entire video, and usually, as you know, my videos are usually like 20 minutes, like a half an hour of just me playing just that one meme deck for you. Just that one. But yeah, like, so I guess I will plan to like make more memes for the most part, but it'll probably take a while just because like it'll have to be like one that's like just right for me, sort of. Alright, so Time asks, how frequent must the matchup be until you know for certain that you need to tech for that particular matchup? Alright, so that question is kind of difficult to answer. Well, wow, I've said that so many times this video, but but no, for understanding how frequent a matchup has to be, it has to be, in my opinion, it has to be, you have to have seen like nothing but that matchup like the entire day. What I mean by that is that for example, for like Neutral Rune, initially some people just kind of took it for like a meme or something like that, like to be like, you know, like the less good neutral blood. However, if you find that you run into like a deck like maybe like 5 times in a row, and you find that you absolutely just get like dumpstered by it, that's when you should like start to think about, okay, maybe I should start teching for this. Now, it's all about how you like evaluate your losses. Did you like if you know that they're playing absolutely just like immaculately, like just, you know, straight up flawlessly, that and you're still losing by like hard amounts, like say for example that like the game isn't even close, like your opponent's like still at 20 and you're just like beyond dead, then yeah, they need to start thinking about, okay, what can I do to tech for this matchup? But of course you also have to remember the games where your opponent just like high rolled the shit out of you. Like for example, go on the play 1 2 3 4 5 curve. That's a high roll. Like, yeah. His next question is, what would you like the next collaboration to be? I don't actually know, to be honest. Like, because there are a lot of ways that they can like collab, and that would probably give me like good benefits. But I think that I think maybe I would like one for maybe like Shokugeki no Soma or something like that. The reason why is because, like, if you notice, we don't actually have that many like food related characters in this game. Like, we only have I think we only have like 1 or 2 actually, and that are just Kaiza, Kaiza the ultimate chef or whatever his name is, and then the carrot. And the carrot, it might as well be like a beloved like card of mine, I guess, because like honestly, carrot spam is love, carrot spam is life. So yeah, so maybe that one. And then Gokba asks, which keywords would you like to see in the new expansion? Right, so for context for this one, he and I were talking the other day, and and I was like mentioning to him that there are a lot of different keywords that Cygames could add to this game. Like, for example, recently they added like better first strike. First strike is I deal my damage before. Alright, when we battle, or to use Shadowverse terminology, when we would like clash, my damage goes off first before your damage, and then so like naturally, if I kill you, then I take no damage and I just come out completely unharmed. And they added that with White Ridge Swordsman, and I actually really like that as a mechanic. Now there are a lot of different mechanics that we could get that would be like pretty cool. Like, for example, one that I would like is a change for is like a reworking of Drain, because like one of the things that makes me kind of like sad / confused is that Drain isn't like straight up just like lifesteal. So lifesteal is basically just like any damage that I deal to you, either from me attacking you or from you attacking me, comes back to me as health. Like, and it's always been kind of weird to me that the lifesteal that we do have in this game, which is Drain, is one-sided and it only works on your turn. That's been kind of weird to me. So I would like to see maybe like more of that, and also just more, and also just for it to be symmetrical. Another aspect that I would like to see is maybe Scry. Right, so Scry, for how that works is basically just like you look at the next like X cards of your deck. It's usually one, but sometimes can be up to like 2 or 3. And then you can just like decide, okay, well, do I like it? Do I like the card? Do I want to keep the card? Or do I want to toss the card away? And by doing that, you basically just like choose whether or not to keep it on top of your deck or to move it to the bottom of your deck. Now this is really nice just because like it gives you better card selection and makes sure that in the games where you're just like not drawing that hot, they can go ahead and try to maybe fix your draws and try to recover. Because for me, far too often I lose games just because like I maybe like bricked and I maybe like stumbled just one turn. That's all it takes. Just missing one turn, and then even though I can see whatever else I need for the rest of the game, missing that one turn like usually kind of messes me up, and is usually the reason why I lose. So I would really like that. Ideally, I would like that for that to be like a universal effect. However, I feel like if we did ultimately get it, it'll most likely just go to Rune, which kind of makes me like slightly sad. But it's one of those. It's fine. I get it. What other keywords would I like? Oh, okay. I guess I would actually like prefer to have prefer to maybe have like a few more clash effects, because at the moment the clash effects that we do have, like the majority of them are actually really boring to me. Like, what I mean by that is that they're usually pretty simple in the effect. Like obviously there's some that even though they don't say clash are really good clash effects. Like for example, Israfel's effect, which is when she attacks you get to deal 2 to everything. And I think I'd like more effects like that over, say, effects like, say, Master Dragon Arts, which is, well, it's not awful, but it's pretty terrible, I think. Oh, and then lastly, he asked for his JoJo references. I promise you, I will have them in week 10. I didn't know exactly how long this video was going to be. I think this video is about like maybe reaching half an hour now. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it here. Again, shout outs to all my students for all climbing. I'm really proud of all of you guys. Thank you so much, Sakya, Time, and Gokba for the questions this week. It means a lot. As well as Sarum Naxi, who asked me I think like 4 or 5 different questions, which I'll be covering in upcoming videos. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will. Week 10 should probably be up tomorrow or the day after that. I promise, like, literally gonna start recording it right after I finish this one. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys